Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. So today we're reading for March 24th, 25th, and 26th. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have done an overview where I talk a little bit about Mars going into Cancer, and I have done my overview my readings, and that's called Stand Strong or something like that. Anyway, on that overview, I also tell you and I remind you that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So let's see about this. What do we have for our Virgos? So Virgos, yeah, I've been feeling a lot of shifting energies. I feel, and about, especially about your work and your job. And I am feeling like you're I don't know, you're kind of standing tall, you're standing straight. Um Ready, I'm not sure, with maybe right before Mars goes into Cancer. I'm not quite sure, but we've got that 24th still where Mars is in Gemini. I don't know. It just feels like you're oh, you're coming into some authority. You're standing in your authority a little bit more. So not sure, is this a big time? Is this where things are starting to switch for you? I'm not sure. I'm not telling you to quit your job, not telling you to make anything dramatic. It just feels like you may feel like you want to do a big shift. You may feel like this is it. I need to do something different. So I've been feeling you leading up, and it just feels that much stronger now. So pray, meditate, basically connect with God, source, whoever that is for you, your spirit guides, and really just try to ground yourself a little bit more. We have so much changing energies that it's really, and I know my Virgos, you're not someone that easily gets swept up with this, but you're very spiritual. So the spiritual energies are just enough to just kind of float you along, kind of get you caught up in the tide, okay? And I know you're an earth energy, but maybe you've been a little bit parched for some of that water energy too. So let's see. Okay, Holy Spirit, higher power, what would you like to tell to our Virgos? What do they need to know? What would be good for some of them to know? So 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. The first and third are reversed, so that has strong stuff, strong energies. Okay, your first card is the 4 of water. So the 4 of water, the in-between space, I really don't know what I want to do. I'm just kind of feeling this general sense of yuck, this sense of I want more, but I'm not sure. In many ways over where I'm at is very comfortable. I have my friends, I have my bills paid. This is a good, but I just want more. So I'm not saying that you have to go after the more. I'm just saying acknowledge that you want more. Acknowledge that there is more out there. It doesn't mean you have to act upon it at this point, even though the energies may be pushing you to do that. My Virgos, just be wise. Get out your flow charts. Get out your Post-it notes. Do a why should I change? What should I, and why I should not change. Put it out there, and then talk to God, source. Ask. Many times over when I'm feeling like this, or when I have felt like that in the past, I'd say, okay, God, am I feeling this way because you're preparing me, or is this because this is what I want? Either way, if there is something better for me out there, put it in my path and open my eyes. Let me know that that's what I need to do. And again, you could say this to your spirit guide. You can say this to whoever it is that you have that connection with, your angels, Gaia, whoever that is for you. 4 does bring about stability, organization, and leadership. Again, water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All of those signs have something going on right now. So they are pushing the emotions a little bit more, okay? So your 4 is missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Now, there might be an actual opportunity out there for you. Part of it is that, we don't want to necessarily, if we're if there's a lot of stability in our life, sometimes we're like, well, this is what I really need more than this. So but the thing is, really, this is just this whole churning energies. It does feel like it's affecting my Virgos more. This thing with Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces, Saturn in a Pisces, especially since that's your mirror, and Neptune too, in Pisces. So that, that's going to really affect that piece of you, that spiritual piece of you more so too. So this is a good weekend to just kind of, lay back a little bit and pray, meditate, connect. Okay? And get around some water. Get around some water. Next card is, okay, we have some more of that water. So 7. 7 is a divine number, a divine umbrella, divine interference. It could be also a divine intervention. So this is, the 7 of Cups is about choices, is about looking at your choices, is about, are you actually making any choices? Not to make a choice, or, is a choice in itself. But, but you're not even, with this 4 of water, it's kind of like, I'm really choosing not to make any choices. And, that is also a choice. But, I'm going to go with a relationship. So staying in a relationship, we're going to go with the job just because that's an easier thing. You're kind of like, I don't really like my job, but I don't want to go. This is what this is about. I don't really want to go and look for a new job. I don't really want to open myself up to something that God or higher power or Holy Spirit might bring to me. I really don't want to make those choices at this time. That in itself is a choice. The thing about the 7 of water says that there are opportunities. There are these things that want to be at least acknowledged by you. Okay, so a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Okay, interesting. These are it's kind of looking at a situation from both sides. Okay, last card reversed. Well, there's a new job. There's a new opportunity. There is a new way of making money. There is a new start to something, something pretty positive actually. So we have a 4-7-1. We have a 1-7-4. 1 is new beginnings, new starts. Earth is your energy, my Virgos, money, job, career energy. It's also Capricorn and Taurus. And Taurus has, while it has Uranus in it, it has lovely, lovely Venus, which really likes to be with Taurus. Okay, so that is a positive energy there. So this is a new beginning. This is money coming in or opportunity coming in. You just have to kind of open yourself a little more up to it and just, and sometimes when I have felt this way, I just have to be very direct and say, I'm not necessarily seeing it. You have to bring it in my face. Bring it in my face. I need to see it. I need to be confident in it. And I put that out there I used to. Let's put it that way. Anyway, the Ace of Earth is about the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. It could also be starting your own business, which you may have been very hesitant about. And then there is the one card here that tells about moonlighting. This one tells about moonlighting. So but you might need to do a little more in order to embrace this. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, let's see. What do we have for our Virgos here? What do we have for our Virgos? Holy Spirit, what do you want to say to our Virgos? What do you want to say to our Virgos? What do we have here? Oh, okay. So we have a 3. 3 is celebration, creation. It's also the power of 3. This is solar plexus chakra. Chakra systems, there are 7 main ones that people talk about, but they're all over. There's a lot more than just the 7. But the chakra plexus, the solar plexus chakra is part of what I would call more the physical chakra. I look at the root to the heart is more your physical. Your heart to your crown is more the metaphysical. This is your integrity. This is what you can live with. This is that sense of purpose. So what you're doing now, can you live with it? I think this is what it would be a good question to think about. What I'm doing now, can I live with it? Or am I going to just, or is it going to erode me? What I want to do, can I live with it? Or is it going to enhance me? So this is, what can I live with? What can I really feel is what is right? So there, again, integrity, what is right, doing what is right. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So yeah, my Virgos, it is a sense, like I said, I have been feeling this churning, this wanting more, this wanting more, this wanting more. The energies are very much that you want more to the point that you might actually make some sort of a change, or you might actually, maybe you've been wanting more, but you really didn't want to research anything more. So this could even be, maybe you've been at a job and you've been wanting more out of your job, and now's the time that you're going to look maybe within your own company for that new job, that new possibility, or even outside. So it could even just mean you're sending resumes out this week to just, or this weekend, just to see what's out there. Kind of like, throwing, if you're doing fishing, and I don't fish, but if you're fishing, you're just kind of like throwing your line into the water and see what bites. Okay? Here we go. Let's see what we have with the Angels of Abundance. This is the one that has that moonlighting card that I really, really like. There's some cards that I go, not too much, but the moonlighting does give very, very good advice with that. Not to say we'll have that, but I'm just saying the moon, and you've had moonlighting before. It's basically keep your day job and work on your passion. Here we go. Okay. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered. See if I can do this a little bit better. As it is offered to you. There we go. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Because remember, my Virgos, you do have a strong, I know you're Earth, but you have a strong spiritual energy. And being Earth energy really is an extremely spiritual sign. I mean, go hug trees, go and walk around, barefoot if it's not too cold or not too messy out. Okay, but all of those things gives you that greater awareness and greater connection to Mother Nature, Holy Spirit, all of that. Okay, let's see. What do we have? What crystal or energy would be very helpful for my Virgos? What would be helpful for my Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Here we are. Moldavite. Now, I know somebody that said when she got Moldavite, everything seemed to fall apart around her. She was not a Virgo. I do like Moldavite, though. Moldavite, healing, protection, telepathy, connection. I like Moldavite. It is a very strong energy. It does bring about changes. Okay. My Virgos, what do you think? Are you getting closer and closer to that transition time? I don't know. I've just been feeling it. This kind of feels like one of those moments of truth for you. Doesn't mean you have to change, but it has to mean, but you look at your situation and you have to do the research. Okay, so, my Virgos, if you would like to support my channel, the best way to do that is to go and like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really messes with their algorithm and kickstarts the channel. If you're watching on Rumble, do that, and also Rumble me. As always, though, my Virgos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.